Well, let's go experiment. Right, so...
So, you have the option of now being social again. If you want to try it.
How do I get instruments so I'm social?
So, click on your hut. And go on the build section. And so, you now have options to make... ignore that. You now have options for making two types of buildings. Instruments or weapons buildings. You haven't unlocked those ones yet, or those ones at the bottom, but the red ones you have got unlocked. So you can either make didgeridoos, or if you point to the weapons bit, you can make stone axes, which are brutally effective against wild animals and creatures, less against huts and tools. So you need 25 food to make one of those.
So I need some more food.
Yep.
What's the fish thing?
They're just talking to each other.
Okay.
They kind of talk in picture concept bubbles at the beginning of the game.
So that I can,
Later on they start talking in nonsense, like The Sims.
Of course they do.
It's by the same people who made The Sims, this game.
You can kind of tell.
Yeah.
Which is more fun than The Sims.
Yeah, I never got The Sims, personally. But then again, I only ever played at other people's houses, where it's just like, you just quickly make some ugly things and then fuck around with them. I never actually played it properly. Oh, you killed the Alpha Danger Donkey.
Are we going to pick up the flesh?
Gotta wait. They have to do it one at a time, so...
Okay.
They are currently doing it. There's little icons above their things there telling you what they're doing, so at the moment they're on butchering duty.
Okay. But some of them are carrying it home and some of them are butchering.
There you go, so there's ones that aren't butchering, you'd actually then set them attacking other ones, because now they're just walking back with the rope, so just...
Well, I don't want to extinct them.
If you just lose tribespeople, it's fine.
No, I don't want to extinct the food source.
Ah, clever. Sustainable. I like it.
Oh yeah, I'm not a total craze bag.
There you go. Had to think about that.
I was going to say monster, and I was like, you think I'm a monster.
I think you're a monster in this game, because you are. Well, they're just having a wander around. So you've got enough to build. You've got enough food now to build a didgeridoo station if you want to. So, because it said, if you remember, it said in social encounters, so you've got to drag it onto one of those 6 slots.
Ow. It's okay, I don't need that toe.
Onto one of those 6 slots.
I did.
No, you didn't. That's not a slot.
That's a slot.
No, you see the 6 bits that are lit up? Oh, so you're seeing the bits of like earth.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Because there's the building
yeah.
there and...
That makes sense, actually, I'll give you that. But yes, so if you're doing a social encounter, your chieftain has to be there to conduct. Yeah. Everyone else has to be having an instrument. At the moment, you've only got access to one instrument, so you don't have to worry about balancing it. Ideally, you want to have an even mix of all instruments you have access to, but obviously you only have horns at the moment. So if you right-click with everyone on the didgeridoo building, they'll all didgeridoo up. Give it time. Just don't wait for them, sorry. This is the other reason I don't like the tribal stage, it's really slow. Like the AI pathing around each other are really dumb. There you go, so they're all didgeridooed up now, as you can see from their icons on the right. They're all didgeridoos. So you can now set yourself to the social stance.
Not yet.
Oh.
We are all going to go get some more food.
Basically, if a tribe is neutral to you, you can socialise it to impress it. If it's pissed off with you, you have to offer it gifts of food first to make it not hate you. And then from there, yeah. As you get into the more civilised bits, you don't have any of it in the tribe stage, but when you get into like the civilization stage, you could start looking into reasons about why other civilizations think of you the way you are. Yeah. So whether you're too aggressive or stealing what they consider their land and stuff like that. But at this stage, you don't know why someone hates you. People just do. They're dicks.
Fair. To be fair, I'm pretty aggressive. I'd hate me. I'm absolutely playing the kind of monster that I wouldn't want to be in real life. I don't think I am like that, like this in real life.
I know. I don't think you are either.
But it's the easiest one to do. It's the one that takes the least effort while learning.
Yeah. So basically, once you've cleared the 4 main stages, so there's cell, tribal, creature, tribal, and civilization, then you get to the space stage, which is the kind of the final stage.
Yeah.
Depending on the 4 options you took in the earlier ones, you get a class for the space stage.
My space stage is going to be everyone fucking hates you.
Yeah, if you go all 4 aggressive, then you just get the warrior, which is possibly the worst class. Because it's power. Basically, each one comes with a superpower, and some of them are just crap. You have to be a real balance to get the most difficult ones with them.
I can imagine. Which I just don't think
you have to plan it from the cell stage at the start.
Why are you all running away?
That's a very good question.
We're all attacking here, people.
There you go. As I this, there are a number of reasons why I don't particularly like the tribal stage. One of them is clunky controls.
Why are the people not attacking?
There you go. You do have to just get. Not keep pressing things, but check to make sure people are still doing the right thing. I think that thing's been like limited by having a danger donkey in the way. I don't know. It's weird. So the civilization stage, which comes after this, is still in this kind of like overview flying camera, but it's handled a lot better.
Where does it tell me? 13 food, right?
Yep, and you're about to get a lot more because they have to present it to the altar.
Cool. 15. So basically, I wanna have both didgeridoos and weapons.
Just so you got the option. Nice. You're aiming for industrious then, kind of the middle one.
That would be nice.
So I think there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll come across 5 tribes in total. So you got to balance them. If you want to hit the middle, you got to kind of socialize some and attack others. 25.
I had 20. Oh, I swear I had
One of
25.
them's
Someone eating something.
God, hungry bastards.
How dare they?
That's so rude.
Oh, but they're getting more food apparently.
Yeah, they're sometimes smart, just not always.
Okay. Just don't kill any more because we need them to reproduce.
Well, it'd be great if you could have the ecologist class for the space stage, but you've already lost that ability.
Aw.
Basically, so if you bring up the timeline thing...
Do I have to?
Be nice to see her.
Okay.
So the colour... Basically what you need is combinations of certain colour cards. To be the ecologist, you need 1 green, 1 red, and 2 blue. Which you really have to plan on doing.
I'm already on 2 reds and I hope.
If you then go for a blue... 2 blues from now on, or some blue and green combinations, you'll get more interesting ones.
Yeah.
As you can see, so if you allied with one tribe, that'll probably bring you to about just on the boundary between industrious and aggressive. Ally with another tribe, that'll bring you into industrious. So you'll probably have to, in reality, ally with 3, kill 2. Actually, I'll probably bring you right down. You might have to do 4 and 1. But you've got time to think about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the actual allying with or fighting tribes is really repetitive in this mode, I think.
Yeah.
And you don't have the, at least with the creature stage, you have the interest if you get parts and you can evolve. Your tribe can't really change during this point, so you're just kind of doing the same action over and over.
Okay. Well,
Which is my kind of issue with it.
We can power on with that. Let's go kill some more people.
Didn't you want to make the stone axes things first?
I've still got 24, 23. So, where is everyone?
You've got them all selected. So yeah, they got a yellow box around them on the tribe meter on the right.
Sure.
Do you see it?
I mean, yeah, but this game likes to do things like, oh, you think you're doing the thing. No, you're not.
Maybe attack the adult rather than the baby. This might be why you're not getting much meat per hunting expedition.
But the adults are needed to reproduce.
I mean, if they reproduce and then you just eat the babies, you ain't exactly sustaining the population.
No, but I'm not destroying their means of reproduction.
Seize the means of reproduction.
I am not a communist! My God!
I didn't say you were. Methinks the lady doth protest too much.
And you do, frequently, say that I am.
I'm not the lady, though.
Keep telling yourself that.
There you go, now you've got enough to build your axe huts easily.
Let's build some axes. Oh, I have to drag and drop.
I know, such efforts.
It is effort.
But yeah, if you see the meter at the bottom, every one of those blue segments is a tribe, which you have to ally or conquer, and every one of those 2 kind of blobs on it gives you an upgrade to your maximum number of tribes members.
Cool. They're all babies.
Probably do something with the other tribe while you're waiting for them to recover their numbers a little.
Well, no, because I want to make sure I have enough food at home so that no one goes hungry.
Fair. There's another creature's nest over there, like a couple of them around you see on the map. It's not easy to see on this map. There you go. Those things there, those purple things.
Alright, let's go attack one of them.
Oh, they're quite big actually, then we should get a decent amount of food off them.
Am I tribe attacking? Yes,
Yeah, there they are. Yeah, it's often quite hard in this thing to tell if stuff's working properly.
Yeah. Woohoo! Eat the flesh.
There you go, they're going for it. And like some actions have to be queued, like this has to be done like one at a time.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we are.
That should be a fair bit of food.
Yes.
10 or 15.
Then I'll go socialise. When I know I've got enough at home to feed everyone. I'm not risking death by leaving the house. 20. There we go.
You can get everyone to eat before you go if you want, because some of them are half hunger.
How do I get them to eat?
Just right click on that, on the altar. And they'll all just queue up and then eat until they're full. Yeah, the pathing's going a bit mental.
It's not very happy.
AI is not the best in this game, as you can see.
Ah, well, gives us time to chat. So, I created some horrendous monsters.
Yeah, you did.
At least
It's quite funny because they're trying to like reach. They look like they're grabbing food like just with their mouths, but they are actually grabbing it with their hands and putting it into their mouth. It's just their hand is their mouth because they're fucked up like that. Right, that's you all fully fed, so
let's go.
let's do some horning.
Oh my god.
Set yourself to social.
Oh yes.
So you need the chieftain with you, and then right-click on their chieftain. Actually, any member of their tribe will work. So, you'll start playing music here, and then the crowd will make requests. You need to press the appropriate button when the crowd makes the request to give that instrument a blast at that moment. You only have one instrument, so it's really easy at the moment.
Cool.
Even so, it's always extremely easy anyway. Little Groudons.
They want socks.
Or a bird thing.
That was socks and gloves.
Oh, gloves, that's what it was. It looked like a bird on a stick.
I worry about you sometimes.
Right, so watch the crowd.
Okay.
Everyone's just got to get into position first, and you know what that's like with this game. You've got to have your chieftain at the front to conduct. Here we go. So get ready to press that button at the bottom. There you go. Press. And then wait for another request. There you go. Another request there. Do you see? And there again. And that's how you do it.
Cool.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah. Apparently they like me.
Hey. So now they are your friend, and now do it again, and they will be your ally. See this meter up here? So you gotta click on one of them again. And do exactly the same process.
Okay.
This is one tribe. There are 4 more.
I
See why I find this a little bit... So you obviously have to think a bit more on this when there are other instruments to request.
Yeah.
It also means with some of them, like, if they can... Okay, so 3 more villages have appeared. The cyan, the green, and the pink. All around you.
Cool.
I see what you mean, this does feel offensive.
Yeah.
So they're giving you a new bit of costume and some new buildings you can build.
Cool.
And...
I get more people!
totem pole.
I am totem.
You have made the Brown Village your allies. To celebrate, they share a totem pole piece, as well as new tools and outfits for your tribe. These have been added to your tribal planner.
I do like a tribal planner. Oh, that does sound really bad!
Yeah, I don't know why.
Oh, it's
You just have a gift
cultural
like that.
appropriation thing.
Oh, and your hut's a bit bigger now. That was quite cool. Where it like stretched a bit bigger.
I think every viewer at home can now be happy they can't see my eyebrows wiggling.
Your tribe grows in prestige. You have a larger hut to show for it, and your tribe can now sustain up to 9 tribe members.
Let's make some more babies.
You got enough food for that? No, you've only got enough food for 1 baby.
I'd rather get some more food first.
Fair.
Where my tribe?
Over at the Brown Village, where you left them.
God, do they not know that I need them?
So if you point at the other tribes on the map, we'll see... Oh, you're on social mode still, by the way. If you point at the other tribes on the map, you'll see how they feel about you.
Do I have to?
That'd be interesting. Neutral. Angry.
Why are they angry with me?
Happy. And cyan in the bottom left.
Oh yeah.
Angry-ish.
Boo. Well, let's make some babies.
Basically, you are only killing 1 creature at a time. If you kill more, you can bring more food back, obviously, but...
Yeah, but I don't want to damage the population.
I don't think that is actually a thing, but...
Okay, I've now, like, decimated their population.
Yeah, technically more. Decimating would be reducing by 1/10.
Yeah.
You killed 3 of the 6. You've fucking halved it.
I have halved their population.
That's 4 times worse. 5 times worse
I'm pretty bad.
than decimating.
I'm actually kind of disgusted with myself. But, you know.
Check the timeline and let's see how much that moved you towards. Yeah, as I thought, on the boundary with Industrious. You have to do a lot more allying.
I can ally.
Ah, the time of war is behind you. Now we move into a new age of peace.
Well, it's more a question of now I'm a tribe, I'm a culture, I'm not just...
Savages.
An animal.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry about animals, you need to survive and that's all there is to it, but now I'm a conscious.
Yeah. I think you're an ignorant savage, but you've been so many places, I guess it must be so.
But still you cannot see if the savage one is me.
How can there be so much that you don't know? Baby making time.
You don't know.
And that's probably enough to get copyright claims from Disney.
Sorry.
Rejoice! Bad Data was born. He is gay. Obviously, there's a slight interval between making babies as well, because you've got to get some RAM back in your rod.
Oh, have you heard that they've recently released scientific research into how much watching porn affects your sex life, and apparently it improves it?
Yeah. That's long been the thing. Things saying if you watch too much porn it'll screw you up they're based on the kind of people who are still afraid of the internet. It's never been a thing.
I don't know. I've known more than a few guys who's like, here, I'll try this weird thing that I saw in porn. That'll be good, right?
See, that is the risk when you get people who've seen all they know about sex is weird porn.
Yeah.
And then they don't know how to do sex normally.
Yeah.
Especially if they've only seen aggressive or rapey porn.
Yeah.
And then that's their view of how you do sex. Especially in places like America where sex education is not good.
I can see that as being
And then that becomes their view of sex is it's this kind of man pressures woman thing. It all gets a bit dodgy.
Yeah. So I have a question for you.
Yes.
If
We should get some more food while you're talking.
Yeah, I'm scanning for food now. Where do you feel on what appears to be non-consensual porn?
Go on.
Right, so I read a blog of a girl called Girl on the Net. She's fab, she's from London, she's interesting. Anyway, she's very submissive, she's very into a lot of really weird stuff, and it's really interesting to read her blog because she's very different to me. And it's fascinating to see sort of her view of things and what she finds attractive, and she's very candid, she discusses it in very much of a celebration of it. And she shared this video being like, this is really amazing. And it's a video of a girl being essentially told she has to drink a big massive thing of milk, and then she gives a blowjob, and it looks quite forced, but right at the end.
Oh, another tribe's attacking you, by the way.
Oh!
Yeah, it's from the Green Village. You see on the map they're coming towards you. You might have to get ready to defend.
Can I not charm?
No, not if they're attacking you. The only way to stop this would have been to give them gifts to their tribe before they attacked.
Oh.
Oh, they're attacking right now. You don't give them gifts now! Now is not the time for gifts.
So I can't befriend them then?
You can, you just have to give them gifts.
Before
But just not while they're literally attacking you.
Ew.
You gotta fend off this attack and then offer them gifts. To appease them. As for your question, we'll let you
just an important thing, so right at the end she then stands up and it looks like she had her hands tied behind her back, but she uncuffs them and she properly gives him a kiss, and it's clearly been a consensual thing that appeared not to be, and she's like, stuff like this is about to be banned, legally speaking.
In the UK, yeah, isn't it already?
This was at the turn of this happening.
Okay. It's an odd one. Because in part there's the whole thing of
if that's what you're attracted to, why should you be forced not to? And
yeah.
as long as it genuinely is consensual.
Yeah, because that's the whole point of safety words and stuff like that, so that
Yeah.
people can do stuff which is seems like non it's the whole role play thing. So it is essentially it's non-consent. You're only on one member of your tribe you've selected, so you know.
Oh.
It's non-consensual stuff that's been agreed and consented to in the past.
Yeah.
So the action you're doing is technically non-consensual, but that's the kind of the character that you or both of you are playing, and you've presumably agreed it in advance and have outwards.
Yeah. And that's another thing she raises that I don't agree with. She thinks that outwards are unhelpful, and it's much more important that you and your partner have a mutual respect and understanding and know where one of those boundaries are, because
I think it's still useful to have the option.
I think it's a very important part of it, and I think not having it is very risky. I do understand where she's coming from, and in an ideal world, you would have a partner who does just get it.
But sometimes people make mistakes.
But sometimes people make mistakes, and you just can't bank on it and being like, oh no, he should have just known that I was uncomfortable, because it's not fair to put that pressure on.
Especially when you're already kind of like in an acting situation like that.
Yeah.